All right. Good morning, Village Leadership Academy. Thank you so much for joining our assembly today. Today is a special assembly because we get to acknowledge you all with our pillar of justice for the month, along with those students who've been on green all month and will be attending the Green Party for the month of May. So I'm excited. I know you all are excited too. If you don't know, I am your assistant principal, Ms. Konibaje, and you are joined here today with teachers and administrative staff and your community, to hear about your special announcements and these special announcements for today. So I have a group of kindergarten friends that have volunteered to help me to do the student affirmation. Are you all ready?
Yeah, we are always ready.
All right, and they have been ready since we've started assembly. So I'm gonna go ahead and spotlight my screen so you all can see us. There we go. All right. I'm gonna actually scoot back this way because I want to make sure.
Put us on now.
No. Oh. And then just make sure your screen, your devices are muted. I'm gonna move back. Here I go. All right. Are we ready?
Yeah, we are always ready.
You got it, Asha? Asha. Oh my goodness.
You got me,
Mariama.
Asha.
Well, you are a little Asha. All right. On the count of Jale 2, we'll say it together. Jale 2.
I am young, strong, and proud.
I love myself, my family, and my community. I can do anything I set my mind to because I come from a great legacy of people. If it's going to be, it's up to me. Together, together, together. Se puede, se puede, se puede. Harambe, harambe, harambe. All right, Ashe. Let's give them a round of applause. Our kindergarten friends, our first time, I think we've had kindergarteners to do the student affirmation. So good job. You all did an amazing job. All right, you all can return back to your classroom. Thank you, friends. All right, thank you, and thank you all. Thank you all so much for joining in to our assembly. As I stated earlier, today we are going to acknowledge the Pillar of Justice recipients for the month of May. And the POJ, or Pillar of Justice for the month of May, is fairness. So we get to acknowledge those students who demonstrated fairness throughout the month of May. And we get to kind of really define what that is and what that looks like for us. And then we also get to acknowledge those students who have been on green or have been on point. For our middle school students, we have the on point party. So those students that have been on point for the month of May as well. So these assemblies are usually a little longer because we are reading off acknowledgements and tributes. So we're going to go ahead and get started with our kindergarten class. And let's hear from Ms. Roble.
Good morning, VLA. I'm very excited to announce Kindergarten A's Pillar of Justice. But first, I will start with the Green Party students. So our students going to the Green Party are Saeed, Demaya, Mateo, Adonis, Kenneth, and Amia. We are so proud of you guys. And now for our Pillar of Justice. We are proud to announce the recipient for the month of May's Fairness Pillar of Justice is Dalen McKinney. Fairness is the quality of treating people equally or in a way that is right or reasonable. Dalen surely embodies this attribute. If a classmate is without a pencil or crayon, he almost always is one of the first to selflessly offer one of his own. Dalen usually brings his own toys from home. He routinely shares without any issues and often encourages and invites others to join him. Even when Dalen makes a choice he knows isn't the best, he usually takes the initiative to take accountability for his actions and how they affected himself and or others. I'll never forget when Dalen said to me that he was taught that when you do good things happen to you. Dalen just turned 6 a few weeks ago, and this knowledge he has so young will surely carry him as he grows into a leader. Congratulations, Dalen. We are so proud of you. Dalen is not here right now, but we will congratulate him when he is back on Monday.
Awesome, awesome, awesome. Congratulations, Dalen. We are excited and thrilled to hear that you demonstrated fairness in the month of May. Shout out to those Green Party recipients as well. We're going to keep it moving with our second kindergarten class. We'll hear from Ms. Forsey.
Good morning, Village Leadership Academy. I am so excited to announce our Green Party On Point students for the month of May, as well as our Pillar of Justice student. I will start with our Green Party students. So for KB, we have Cameron, Amaya, Mariama, Aaron, Kai, Trayvon, Desiree, Macy, Marie, Sana, Liliana, and Andrew. Those are our Green Party students. Our Pillar of Justice student for fairness, I am so excited to announce is, let me put him on camera. We have Desiree. Give a wave. Hello, Desiree. We are so excited. I am really proud to announce Desiree as KB's Pillar of Justice nominee for fairness. He has always been a bright student, but over the past few months, I've seen Desiree flourish into a responsible first grade ready scholar. Desiree has really gotten his behavior together, and it has made the most wonderful impact on our classroom community. Young children naturally think of themselves first, so fairness can be a really tough thing to teach in a kindergarten classroom. Kids are quick to identify an action against them as unfair, but can have a hard time understanding when their own actions can be unfair towards others. Desiree has learned over the past few months how to reflect on his own actions and take accountability when necessary. And this has turned him into a student who demonstrates fairness in the classroom. I've witnessed Desiree being such a good and helpful friend. He is quick to share his toys, understands the importance of taking turns, and accepts when he might not get what he wants right away. He has shown so much growth over the past year, and I hope that he knows how proud we are of his hard work. Congratulations, Desiree.
All right, congratulations, Desiree. Shout out to you for demonstrating fairness in your classroom. It always helps to improve the community when we have folks that demonstrate fairness. We are going to move on to our first grade class, and we will hear from Miss Leopoldo.
Good morning, VLA. I am also very excited to announce our Green On Point Party students and our POJ. We are going to start with our Green On Point Party students. We have Akshara, we have Callie, Sayel, Sierra, Amari, Ryan, Liam, Mecca, Jason, Seth, Amari, Ben, Haruko, Mora, and Genesis. And then let's go to our POJ.
Uh-oh. Okay.
Okay,
There was
hear
a
me?
little glitch. Yeah, there was a glitch.
Oh, okay. I didn't announce it yet.
Okay.
Sayel. Sayel, as our first grade POJ recipient for fairness. Being fair means treating others equally and not leaving them out. Someone who is fair, treats others with respect, kindness, and understanding. They are honest and trustworthy. They are people who follow the rules and bring their community up instead of pushing them down. Let me give you a glimpse of how I have seen Sael show fairness in our class. In small groups, he will leave space for his classmates to answer questions to give his friends a chance to talk too. In math, when he finishes his work early, he will go around helping people at his table who still need help. I know if I don't show up one day, Sael will be able to run the classroom on his own. If something goes wrong, I can trust that he will tell me what happened. He is inclusive and knows how to make everyone feel special. Sael, you have grown tremendously this year, and I've enjoyed watching you every step of the way. Continue to strive to be the best that you can. Use your voice and your actions for good. I can only wish everyone could experience all the love you have to give. We will always be rooting for you. Congratulations, Sael.
Congratulations, Sael. Wonderful job. Thank you for demonstrating fairness in your classroom community and to our school community. It does make a difference. Shout out to you. Let's move on to our second grade class where we will hear from Mr. Reed. There he is.
Good morning, good morning, good morning, good morning, BLA. All right, I am going to start with our Green Party students. Second grade, are you ready?
Yeah, ready.
All right, so first we have Zane, Mario, Armel, Nirali, Imani, Kingston, Eden, Caleb, Hassan, Jacob, Caitlin, Ryan, Demont, Fiona, and Eden. Congratulations, I wrote Eden's name twice. I just realized that. Shh. All right. Now I am very excited, but maybe a little sad to be reading the final POJ of the school year. But without further ado, this month's POJ recipient has demonstrated mounds of fairness to not only himself, but peers and teachers alike. Please join me in congratulating Zane Shannon on being second grade's POJ recipient for the month of May. Fairness is protecting not only you, but all who are involved. Let's take a gallery walk through a few ways that Zane demonstrates fairness. To begin, I can count on Zane to be honest and impartial to our classroom community. Whenever we have a situation, I look to Zane to give me a fair response to what happened. He's sure not to just pick his friends' sides because of who they are, but to really give a true account of what occurred. When Zane shows up to class late, he understands that interrupting isn't fair to the rest of us, so he waits for a clear moment. Sorry, Mr. Reed, I was running late today, but what are we working on? Zane is always willing to wait his turn while a peer is speaking, asks clarifying questions, and most importantly, demonstrates fairness to himself. Fairness to self looks a little different in second grade, but Zane is sure to demonstrate it often. In a world where Zane can be whatever he wants to be, Zane is fair. Congratulations, Zane.
Congratulations, Zane. Excellent job. Thank you for demonstrating fairness in your class community. It does make a difference. And one thing Mr. Reed pointed out is that this is our last assembly. This is technically our last assembly and the last POJ of the month. So we get to go strong, right? Finish strong at the end of our school year. So this is heartfelt, but also something to be happy and celebrate. So let's move on. Let's move on to our third grade class where we will hear from Mr. Shaw.
Sorry. Good morning, everyone. All right, may I speak? Okay. So I'm going to start off with our on point students. We have Romello, we have Maurice, we have Mariana, we have Harmony, we have Peyton, Doris, Ariel, Quentin, Ayel, Anthony, Ever, Aiden, and Lauren. Okay, so I'm going to move on to my POJ. So I'm going to go ahead and read this. When it comes to fairness, there's a student that comes to mind who shows consideration for others, willing to help whoever is in need, and who is not afraid to take accountability for his own actions, for his community that he's a part of. He thinks of others when serving himself at mealtime. This kind of retention stands out to me when I think of the ravenous appetite a growing boy has. Therefore, he's considerate of others. Also, he is always willing to work with his fellow students in the classroom without showing favoritism and putting emphasis on who he prefers to participate with. He doesn't discriminate. He sees the good in all his classmates. Lastly, he does not mind taking responsibility for his own actions. He admits when he makes mistakes and makes sure that the rest of his classmates are on board with following expectations. If this was a movie, if this was the movie Willy Wonka and the Chocolate Factory, Everett Williams would be rewarded the factory at the end of the movie. Keep up the good work, Everett.
Congratulations, Ever. Congratulations for receiving the Pillar of Justice for the month of May. Thank you for demonstrating fairness in your classroom. And shout out to all of our Green Party recipients. I mean, I hear teachers just calling off name after name after name. So I can tell this Green Party will be quite full, which means you all have been doing the hard work in your classroom of staying on green, which is not always an easy task, but it's definitely very possible. Thank you so much. Let's keep it moving to our 4th grade class. We're going to hear from 4A first, and we'll hear from Miss Perry.
Good morning, everybody. Good morning. I'm going to start by announcing my Green Party students. My first student is Jocelyn, Bolu, Ariel, Aria, Noah, Anila, Jazara, Grace, Morgie, Zora, Kai, Kyla, Kaden, and Ali. Thank you. Those were my Green Party students for this month. Now I am going to read the POJ for this month. My POJ for this month is not here today, but I am excited to announce that this month's POJ for fairness will go to Jocelyn Parker. Yeah, giving her some applause, even though she's not here, she'll feel it somewhere. In a literal sense, fairness means making sure that everyone is treated the same way. However, when I think of somebody who is fair, I think of a person who is level-headed, wise, and open to understanding new perspectives. Since Jocelyn joined our class, I have seen her display all of these traits. When she joined our class partway through the year, Jocelyn had to get to know a lot of new people. I saw her work at this challenge every day, making an effort to become friends with everyone in the class, not just with a chosen few. When we play games, Jocelyn plays fairly. She's not a sore loser or a boastful winner. When Jocelyn witnesses something that doesn't seem fair, she speaks up, first trying to solve a problem on her own, then going to an adult for help. Jocelyn demonstrates fairness and empathy in everything she does, and that makes her a wonderful person to be around. Congratulations, Jocelyn, wherever you are. Thank you.
Congratulations, Jocelyn. Hopefully you're watching this. Maybe you might not be watching the broadcast now or the live stream now, but you can later because it'll be up on YouTube. So we're excited for you to see this and hear your name being called. So shout out to you, Jocelyn. Shout out to those Green Party recipients. Let's move on to our 4B class, our second, fourth grade 4B, and we will hear from their teacher, Miss Uma.
Good morning, VLA. Everybody, good morning, students. We have the whole team behind me. Wave. Yes,
Hi.
thank you. Okay, so I'm going to announce the Green Party students from our class: Daniel, Sajin, Anthony, Addis, and Maurice. These students have been really performing well for the past 1 month, and that's why we have chosen them. Okay, now we are going to be I'm going to be announcing the pillar of justice for fairness for the month of May, and that is going to be Deasia. Here she is. Okay, I don't have a write-up yet because I just came to know that I have to do a write-up, but I have so many things to talk about Deasia. Deasia is a student who is really fair, and I would give you some examples of how she has showed that fairness in our class. So whenever there is an argument or anything that is going on in the class with two students, Deasia actually comes in the picture, and she always plays it fair, and she listens to them very patiently first, and then she says like who's right and who's wrong, and she's really fair to the students. Okay, that's one thing. And she also has very good leadership qualities. So if the teacher is away for a moment and then she's stepping out, or if I'm stepping out of the class for a moment, then Deasia would be acting like the leader, and she will show to everybody that this is how we have to be. So that's why Deasia is the leader and the fairness person here. Okay, and another thing I have seen is Deasia, whenever the classroom is not clean or something, she doesn't say like, this is not my problem, okay? She always takes the initiative, and she pulls the whole team together, and she says like, okay, let's all do it together. And she's being fair to the whole team. Okay, so that's an example of Deasia being really fair to the whole community here. That's all, Deasia. Thank you. Good job, Deasia. Can we all clap for Deasia?
Thank you so much, Miss Uma. Miss Uma, did you have another announcement?
Yes, I have another announcement for the POJ for April, and that is Daniel. Daniel is the POJ for April. Yes.
Thank you.
Thank
Shout
you.
out to you, Daniel. Thank you so much, Daniel, for showing positive action in your community.
And
Shout
he
out
has
to you.
always been, I would like to say 2 sentences for Daniel too, because Daniel has always been very positive and cheerful in the class. He would always participate, even if he's not very brave. He always raises his hand, and he always participates in all classroom discussions. And he's been really brave with that, right, Daniel? Yeah. And yeah, I would also say that if he makes very good choices, if there is something to be done, he makes a good choice of moving to a place and sitting quietly and doing his work. That
Very
is
good.
an example of positive action as well. Thank you.
Thank you. Thank you so much. Thank you, Daniel, for showing positive action in your community. Thank you, Deasia, for demonstrating fairness in your classroom and school community. And shout out to our Green Party students for fourth grade. I know we didn't get an opportunity to acknowledge a POJ for the month of April for 4B, so we wanted to make sure to do that. So shout out to you, Daniel. Shout out to you, Deasia. And let's keep it moving to our fifth grade class, where we will hear from Miss Hamilton. I don't think her mic is working. All right. That's okay. Miss Hamilton, we can come back to you. And we'll move on to our 6th grade class. And so when we hear from 6th grade, here, let me just do this. When we have 6th grade or move to our middle school students, we actually now say that these are students that have been on point. So they had to accumulate a number of points for each month. And so students that do accumulate those points or meet that point marker, they are invited to an on-point party. So let's hear from those teachers that can share with us the on-point students as well as the Pillar of Justice recipient. We're gonna start with 6th grade and hear from Mr. Celio.
All right, good morning, PLA. I'm about to read the 6th grade Green on Point students. So, are we ready? Okay, here we go. Menelik, Justin, Layla, Kaylin, Maddie, Gabby, Kayla, Angel, Ian, Brian, Brianna, Jordan, Elena, Jamal, Balade, and Devin. Congratulations to all of you. And now I'm going to read the POJ recipient for 6th grade for the month of May, which is the month of fairness. So we are so excited to honor this month's POJ for fairness in 6th grade. This month's POJ winner considered.
Hurry up.
Yes?
Hurry, go that way. Don't go behind, in front of me.
Oh. Ms. Hamilton, I think your mic needs to be muted. Ms. Hamilton.
I think she muted it, Mr. Celio.
Okay.
Yep, thank
All
you.
right. So my apologies for that interruption. So this month's POJ winner considers other people's feelings, makes an effort to help out others, and genuinely care. Our POJ recipient is so fair to everyone in class and is well known for giving everyone or any new idea a fair chance. Our POJ recipient's actions have been felt throughout 6th grade class, and we have witnessed our winner going out of her way to share their affirmations with classmates in an attempt to spread positivity. Our POJ winner is aware that good grades must be earned and continues to work hard to do so. Our winner is one of the first to respond to a call to action because she recognizes the need for balance and ensures that everyone gets what they need to succeed. In addition to all of this, our POJ recipient maintains an open mind and is a good listener. Our POJ winner always makes a point to listen to what others have to say in order to gather all the relevant facts before deciding on any issue. Our POJ recipient tries to see things from others' perspective, even when disagreeing, which is very hard to do at this age. Our POJ recipient for the month of May is none other than Kayla. Congratulations, Kayla. You keep on being a true, fair person. Congratulations, Kayla.
Congratulations, Kayla. And see, you're pointing at other people. You should have been pointing to yourself. It's you, Kayla. You got the award, the Pillar of Justice acknowledgement. So shout out to you for demonstrating fairness in your community. I definitely see those attributes and qualities. I'm sure other people in your community do too. All right. And shout out to those on point recipients as well. Let's move on to our 7th grade class. We will hear from Miss May.
I just sharing smart board. Okay. So, okay, I'm gonna start off with our 7th grade Green Party students, and that is, are we gonna clap? Let's clap. All right. Nala, Jada, Randy, Morgan, Celeste, Tanaya, Ethan, and Naomi. Hey. Okay. Now POJ this month. Kindness. All right. All right. I did it where I did that thing where it's the names at the very end, so you can guess. All right. There's a clue, though. There's a clue. This student embodies so many qualities of strong leadership. Kindness, positive action, creativity, respect, trustworthiness, and of course, fairness. This is a kind, compassionate, and responsible student and friend. She gets along with everybody and always manages to welcome new people and treat everyone fairly. By this, I mean that this student is always willing to share with, listen to, show respect, and help out the people in her life, whether they are a close friend or someone new. She truly looks for the best in others and gives everyone new chances. This student's kindness and fairness have helped make our class a warmer and more welcoming place. Personally, I know that once school is out, I am going to miss our morning check-ins when it's usually just the two of us. Her optimism and goofiness are contagious, and getting to hear her stories at the start of each day has been a highlight of my year. Thank you, Randy! Yay! For always being so sincere and trustworthy, generous, and kind. If anyone deserves 2 POJs, yes. All right, shout out Randy. We love you!
All right, Randy. Shout out Randy. Yes. Congratulations, Randy, for receiving the POJ for fairness. Shout out to you. Miss May, what was the other POJ she received? Do you remember? I'm sure she does. What was the other POJ she received?
Sorry, I'm trying to read. What was it, Randy, that the other one you get? Normally she always gets kindness. No, I got it. So we tried to not do it. Trustworthy. She got trustworthy. Yeah. So really any of them. We own any of them.
All of them. Randy, all of them. So shout out to you, Randy, for receiving the POJ for the month of May as well. Shout out to you. All right, let's hear from our 8th grade class, our graduating class. Their big day is coming up. Is that June 14th? So we are sad to see you all go, but excited to celebrate you all. Let's hear from the 8th grade class and Mrs. Parker, their homeroom teacher.
Happy Friday, VLA. I am coming to you live from the class of 2022. May I speak, 8th grade? All right, so I'm going to go ahead. You know, it's been a wonderful, excellent, crazy, adventurous year. And I am so grateful to have been a homeroom teacher for this graduating class. I love each and every one of you guys, and I'm so proud of the growth and progress you guys have made this year. So I'm going to go ahead and announce our Green On Point Party students. Are you guys ready? All right, so let's give it up for Adriana, Emilio, Sincere, Zion, Conrad, Jamie, Unashe, Coriana, Ajani, Darius, Isis, and Rihanna. Congratulations to our 8th grade Green On Point students. That was a combination of this month and last month. Awesome sauce. And now on to our POJ for fairness. You know, fairness is not a quality that you see a whole lot in life. It's not a lot that you see across the board, but you know, I'm excited and grateful that we have some kiddos here that are working that thing out, and they are showing it in a major way. So fairness is not everyone getting the same thing. Fairness is when someone gets what they need. Emilio Canelo is
So I'm sorry, Miss Parker, we can't hear you.
They're literally screaming.
Yeah.
Yes, they're super excited. Okay, so Emilio Canelo is kind and insightful. He shares with his classmates generously. He has extra joy and levity to our classroom when he sees we need a boost. Emilio makes it a point to be truthful and compels his classmates to do the same, even in the face of consequences that may not necessarily be so good. Emilio owns his mistakes and he learns from them. And his wisdom is always spot on, giving life and advice to anyone who will listen. Congratulations, Emilio. Fairness is a rare trait, but you possess it. You can be and do anything you put your mind to do. Use your gift well in everything you do, Emilio. Congratulations.
Thank you. Thank you, Ms. Parker. Shout out to you, Emilio, for demonstrating fairness in your classroom community and in your school community. And I love hearing the amount of support you all are giving to your classmates as you hear their names being called. But this is their moment and their time. So we want to definitely give that support, but then get quiet because we want to hear all the important things that your teacher has to share about that person, because it's their moment. And we want to really get the fullness of what teachers have to share and what you all have to share about your classmates that are receiving those acknowledgements. So let's make sure we give them that due respect. But shout out to all of our POJ recipients for the month of May. Again, this is our last POJ assembly. This is our last Green Party and last Green Party assembly. So we definitely want to make sure we go out with the bang. So I have Ms. Henderson here who is going to share with us. Say it again. Oh, did we do fifth grade?
No, ma'am.
Oh, sorry.
There were mic issues.
We don't want to forget fifth grade. So let's hear from our fifth grade class and Miss Hamilton, the fifth grade teacher.
Good morning. Thank you. Our mic is working, so you can hear me now. So we're happy about that. They were like, what about us? What about us? So here we go. We'll start with our on point party people. And let's go down the list. Peyton Jackson, Peyton Walton, Azariah, Zay, Kendall, Telvir, Jonte, Hayden, Armel, Kanye, Chloe, Micaiah, London, Lamar, Madison Harper. All right. May I speak? Thank you. Now we will go over who our POJ is. Here's our POJ. Fairness is defined as being free from bias or injustice, impartial and just treatment, or behavior without favoritism or discrimination. The fifth grade POJ is always looks for fairness. Our POJ is a young man that tries to help whenever he can. Our POJ is Jaden Smith. Let him come. Come on. Sit over here. Sit over here. Sit over here. All right. Let me finish. May I speak? I'm so happy you guys are excited for Jaden, and I am too. Jaden, he says that equity is better. When we talk about equity and equality, he always says that equity is better because it allows those who are behind a chance to catch up. He will even challenge me sometimes about things that are not fair, that he feels are not fair in class. And will come up with the way to make things fair. Thank you, Jaden, for being our beacon of fairness. Keep it up. Good job. I'm so proud of you. Yay.
All right, shout out to you, Jaden. Thank you for demonstrating fairness in your community. Shout out to those Green Party students. And also let's, I know second grade, I'm just going to spotlight you for a second because they are leaving on their field trip to visit their billboard that they created and raised funds for their GRC. So they're gonna hop off. We're all gonna say bye. Enjoy your field trip and bring me back some ice cream, please.
We will. Thank you so much.
All right, have fun, guys. And make sure you're listening because you are going near a busy street. All right. Thank you so much. Thank you so much. All right, beautiful people. So that concludes our POJ and Green Party student announcements. I do have a couple of announcements, but before we get into those, let's hear from Ms. Henderson as she is going to tell us where we're going.
Good morning, VLA. Congratulations once again to all of our POJ recipients, as well as our Green Party students. I think for this month, we're taking the most students that we've taken all year. We have about 140 children in the school that will be attending. Woo! I see you, Ms. Parker, that will be attending our Green Party. And we are going on Monday. So I think I was stuck in May because I was celebrating so much when I sent your parents our message saying May 6th, but it's actually Monday, June the 6th, that we'll be going to In the Game Hollywood Park. So I hope everyone is excited. There is a lot of different things that we will participate in. So you'll get a game card, you will have pizza, you'll have beverages, and you also can bring your own money. I'm gonna try to see if we can come out of uniform. Let's see if Ms. Harris will let us do it. We shall see, or our gym uniform for the Green Party. So we'll see. So I'm excited for us. Monday. If you were called out for April or May, that means you will be joining us on Monday to In the Game Hollywood Park. Thank you so much, Ms. Konibaje.
Right. Thank you, Ms. Henderson. So In the Game Hollywood Park, you all are going to have a good time. It sounds exciting. Sounds like a lot of fun. Shout out to you all. All right. So I do have a few announcements to make before we conclude today's assembly. Just give me 1 second. All right, sorry about that. All right, so as some of you all might have seen yesterday, I introduced someone really special and new to our community to some of the teachers and classrooms today. So I do want to take a moment to introduce her to our entire school community, Miss Gami. Miss Gami is our new program coordinator. So I'm just going to add that spotlight. And so, Ms. Gami, do you want to talk a little bit, talk a little bit about yourself or share a little bit about yourself and what, how you'll be contributing as our new program coordinator to our community?
Definitely. Good morning, everyone. I'm so happy to be here with you all, and congratulations to all the Green Party students and the POJ students. I'm Ms. Gami, and I'll be helping out with the summer camp and after school. So you'll see lots of me, and I'm so excited to get to know you all even better. I recently moved here from California, so I'll be asking all of you students to tell me more about your favorite parts of Chicago. I'm excited to meet you all soon.
Thank you so much. Yes, Ms. Gami just moved from California, and so she's here. She had an opportunity to move to Chicago, and now she's a part of our school community, and we're so excited to have you. And she'll be helping out a lot with our summer camp, our after school programming. So any cool programming for after school next year, we're gonna see Ms. Gami bring those programs in. So I'm excited, we're excited to have you. Thank you so much for joining us this morning. All right, so we are going to move on to just a couple of additional announcements. You all might have heard from your teachers to wear all Black for our spring showcase. So let me talk about that a little bit. We will have a spring showcase, except this spring showcase won't be performed live. You all will be coming to the big room during scheduled times and days to perform what you've been learning in after school. So if you've worked with Mr. Leonard, if you've worked with Mr. Hampton on the drums, if you worked with Miss Rudan, if you worked with Miss Odukoya with singing, or Miss Jones, these are some, or Miss Saban, those things that you've been learning in after school, those dances that you've been learning in after school, you're going to come to the big room and perform those dances, but it'll be recorded. So each class will perform a song or a dance, and we're going to put it together in a video montage and show it. So that will technically be like the last assembly, which won't occur on a Friday, but we'll show the video the last week of school. So I'm excited to see what you all have been learning. I'm excited to see your performances. For those days, you are scheduled to come to the big room to perform. You all are going to be wearing Black. So Ms. Rudan, who's facilitating and overseeing the spring showcase, she's asking that you all come dressed in Black. So when we're dressed in Black, that means we're not wearing shirts with logos on them. We're not wearing shirts with any kind of colors on them. It should just be Black, all Black, no logos, no lettering, no pictures, no colors, just all Black clothing. So Black shirts, Black pants, okay? There is no recording today. So I will send your teachers a message. I will also send your parents a message letting you know when recording will occur for next week. There will be recording next week. I just need to get those dates from Ms. Rudin. Once I have that, I will send that to your families, okay? So that is what's happening with our spring showcase. And the last week of school, we'll be able to watch what you all did and watch those performances. So I'm excited to see that. The next thing I want to announce is our GRC presentation. So that's another big presentation and final presentation that we all will have, and that's June 10th. So on June 10th, on Friday, we will have our K through 4th grade presenting first in the morning, our 5th through 8th grade presenting in the afternoon. So we definitely want to make sure you all are preparing for that final presentation. There will be folks from the community coming to that presentation or possibly watching it on YouTube. So we want to definitely make sure that that presentation is polished, but you all are giving us updates, real authentic updates on your progress with your GRC. I'm looking forward to seeing that as well. And then I know we have a lot of fundraisers happening for our grassroots campaign. So Ms. Hamilton, did you want to make an announcement about your fundraiser? Ms. Hamilton,
good morning again. I'm sorry, I was trying to find the mute. Good morning again. Our bake sale is today. So please, we're gonna join us. We're gonna come around during lunchtime. Some of the children are gonna be in the lunchroom area, and some of the children are gonna go to the classrooms, for those classrooms that eat lunch in the classroom. We have cupcakes, we have donuts, we have cookies, we have some juices, we have all kinds of baked goods. So please enjoy. Thank you.
Thank you so much, Ms. Hamilton. Thank you for sharing that. All right, thank you all. So this concludes our assembly. I do know we have a few Friday funnies in the chat. So let's see, I thought I saw one. Madison Harper. Madison, did you have a Friday funny? we'll do maybe 2 Friday funnies.
Okay, go ahead, Madison.
All right. What does the lawyer name his daughter?
What?
Sue.
Oh. Ooh.
That was good.
Yeah, that was definitely a good one. Shout out to you, Madison. Yes, so we do have a question in the chat about the bake sale. The bake sale is only today. And then Miss Hamilton, did you tell us what time? I'm sorry if I missed that. The time the bake sale will be?
We're gonna come around during the lunch hours.
Okay.
So starting at the
during
very
lunch
first
hours.
lunch hour and ending at the last one.
All right, so starting at 11:45 and ending at that last lunch hour, which ends at 1:15. That's when we will have that the bake sale available. All right, we'll do 2 more Friday funnies. We will hear from Ayil and then Emilio, and that will be it for today. Let's start with Ayil in 3rd grade.
Okay.
May I?
Yay, boom.
What do you call a cow with no feet?
What?
Ground beef.
Brownie?
Ground beef.
Oh, ground beef. Oh,
That's really good.
that was really good. Shout out to you. I yield for that Friday funny. All right, and let's hear from Emilio. Emilio in 8th grade.
What do houses wear?
What?
Addresses.
Addresses. Hilarious. You all love to scream. I need to come into the 8th grade and 7th grade room so you all can gas me up. Just scream. All right. Shout out to you all. Thank you all so much. That was pretty funny, Emilio. All right, beautiful people. Thank you all for joining our assembly today. We acknowledge you today. Shout out to all of our POJ, all of our Green Party On Point recipients. If no one tells you today, which I'm sure you'll hear it a million times, I love you all. Let's end with our 7 strong Harambe. And I am going to actually put us in gallery view so I can see us all. On the count of Ja Lay 2, Ja Lay 2. Harambe, 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 Harambe. Hey, shout out to you all. We know Harambe means to pull together. Let's pull together. Let's make good things happen. I will see you all in the hallways. Adios.